Hello, everyone. My name is Jeremy Wade, and we are here today at Craiceann on Inis Oírr. And with me today is Siobhán O'Donnell. How are you doing, Siobhán?
Hi, everyone. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
It's Thursday on Inis Oírr. I only arrived yesterday and I'm already exhausted from teaching, playing bodhrán, singing, meeting wonderful people, having a few drinks, doing a bit of dancing, the whole lot. So it's been one day in. I'm looking forward to this evening. It's lots of fun. Yeah, it's great seeing you again, Jeremy, as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's brilliant seeing everybody, that you meet for 20 years coming back here. That's the most special thing about it.
I was going to say, that's the thing that keeps me coming back. I mean, there's always more music to do, but there are people here that I only see once a year, even if they're from close to where I live. Sometimes I see them here.
True. And this year is great because, I missed last year teaching, but we have probably about 80% new people as well. Yeah. So it's great to see that this story has travelled all over the world and new people are coming, and people that have been here still come back to take part and meet. They mightn't do the classes every year, but you need to get here if you can, guys. It's a wonderful place. I'm sure you have heard lots of people say that already.
Oh yeah, I think we had 14 countries represented this year, something like that. Yeah, it's amazing, including the first person ever from Estonia. So it's a really fun year. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's great to hear. Yeah, brilliant.
So can you talk a little bit about how you got into playing the bodhrán?
Yes, I can. Well, it was so long ago. I started myself, I picked it up myself and then got lessons later. My auntie was a percussionist and played the bodhrán and had a bodhrán left in my grandmother's house, and she immigrated to Boston. She's still there, in fact. And she left the bodhrán behind her. And it was a bodhrán that was, maybe compared to this bodhrán, it was probably like a really skinny thing. And the skin on it had lots of different shades of brown from things being spilt on it. And there was a little hole appearing. But it still had a great sound once it was warmed up. And it was in the attic. And I ended up putting on a few CDs. And I used to just belt away. And I never really knew if I was doing the right thing or not. And I remember taking it then to a festival and my dad was saying, actually, what you're doing there is lovely and it's, keep playing. So I got a bit of encouragement that way. And then I started going to music schools and I had a few lessons with Junior Davy, which was one of the first teachers I had. And also Johnny McDonough, Johnny Ringo. Mm-hmm. So they would have been my two main teachers I would have had growing up. And then later on after that, I got a new bodhrán, which was a Seamus O'Kane bodhrán. Yeah. And once I got that bodhrán, things clicked into place in terms of, okay, this is the sound I'm going for, because I was able to get a bassier sound and tune the bodhrán the way I wanted to play it. So after that, then I remember coming to Craiceann. My dad was playing here when I was about 18. It was my first experience. I think it had just started the year before. And that's when I started meeting the organisers here of the festival. I played here. And then I was asked to come back and teach. And that's when I met Christian, Hedwith Shack, who's made this wonderful bodhrán. And I've been playing his bodhrán since. And, he's recently reskinned this and the sticks from Stevie. And, that's kind of a journey with lots of gaps in between. But that's how I started off, basically playing along myself to, old records that we had in the house. And then eventually sitting in and playing along with my dad, who is a musician. Mm-hmm. So I had music in my family on both sides, which, so I was exposed to it from a really young age,
That's great, yeah. Could you talk a little bit about what kind of teaching you do, workshops, lessons, that sort of thing, and sort of how you approach teaching?
Yeah, good. Well, I am a teacher. Mm-hmm. I'm a secondary school, high school teacher. So I'm used to breaking things down. My first experience teaching the bodhrán was here, and people commented on how much they enjoyed the lesson, how I explained things really well. So I suppose after that, then I taught at Bodhrán Summer School, week-long events. Mm-hmm. And then I would, when I moved to Kildare, was the first place I moved from home. I went to college there and I studied music for a little while, and I had a little class going in an adult education centre. An evening class, and I had 30 people in that class for 2 hours on a Tuesday evening, and we had the most fun. And I decided, I just had a love for teaching people and just helping them break through, oh, well, what's this? And I'm not sounding great, to that point where they were like able to play along with a tune. And that gave me great satisfaction. And I just love it ever since. And, after that, I travelled the world, played in Australia. Well, I was commissioned to go out there and teach music. So I set up Bodhrán classes over there. I have an online Bodhrán class where I have like little snippets of classes with different topics that you can access as well. And I was even just today, I'm only out in one for one day. And sometimes you think, it's an awful lot of effort to get here, to be here, as you know more than anybody.
Planes, cars, buses, ferries, the whole thing, yeah.
And sometimes you wonder, going through it, like, do people, like, would anybody really care if you aren't there some way? Because, there's so many great teachers and people going through. But when I had lessons today, and after it, they were like, oh, thank you, you really explained that so well. Mm-hmm. And even just one thing like that, you realise then that's why you do it.
That's exactly
and that's
right.
why you enjoy it. So
I love that.
Yeah.
And one of the things I love the most about you referenced your website with the educational content on there, is all the different angles you've got on that. I mean, you're breaking it down, including I love that you have the top down angle. That's something we don't see very often.
Yeah, so that's right.
I've enjoyed watching snippets of that. So if people wanted to reach out to you to learn more about that, how could they find you?
Well, so the website is called learnthebodhrán.ie. So that's the first place to go. And on there are all the lessons, and a lesson for you to try out as well. But also my email and my contact details are there.
Well, thank you so much for talking. This has been excellent.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and hello to all of everybody out there. And I hope you're enjoying your Bodhrán journeys and your percussion journeys and everything. Yeah.
All right. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.